There were a few more topics this week that I wanted to make sure you understood. We're going to start using Chrome Lighthouse, which is a Chrome browser extension that will audit or test the performance, accessibility, best practice SEO for your web app or your website. This is going to help improve user experience and help with your SEO rankings. It's going to make sure you're compliant with accessibility standards and SEO friendly. So let me just show you really quick. You would sometimes you can have a little shortcut here. A lot of the times you can just go into your dev tools and find it in the tabs here as well. So we usually will test for desktop, and then you just hit analyze page and it will go through and it will create a report for you here. And you can see that I'm a little low in best practices. So you want to have as high of a score as you possibly can. That's going to rank you better, load your page better. Your page is going to be more accessible, all the things that you need. So Chrome Lighthouse is an important one. There are other tools you can test with as well. And sometimes Chrome is not the most reliable. Your score can be different at different times and on different computers. But it is usually pretty good, and it gives you a good idea. And then you can scroll down and find which things that you need to work on, and it will let you know what you need there. Next thing that you'll need to know about is the social media meta tags that we're going to be looking at. So these are talking about how things are going, how your website, if you put your website link in Facebook or Instagram, what would it look like? So you'd have a certain picture and certain text that would go along with that. Here's X, but it looks a little different. So how it would show up in X. And you'll notice in our meta tags, we're still going to be using the keyword Twitter. They haven't got rid of that yet. We did learn about favicons last week. It kind of goes with this group of different things. And then we're also going to talk about the Apple Touch icon, so that when they put a shortcut on their phone, you will also have a nice image come up. With Android, it usually just uses the favicon. So it would look something like this. So we're going to be adding some more meta tags. Notice the OG here. That stands for Open Graph. And a lot of the different social media will share that and recognize the OG format. Usually you'll want one picture that's 1200 by 630. That's going to represent your social preview icon. And that's what we saw in the Facebook and Twitter or X example in the last slide. You'll also want, of course, your favicon we talked about last week. And then you're going to want also a Apple Touch icon, which is a little bigger than the favicon. So you could have maybe a little bit more detail. But you're going to be adding some of these newer meta tags here and the Apple icon tag as well, which is a link tag.